This year, Faubion Middle School's theater program will be performing Annie Jr., and the role of Annie is not held by just one person, but by two sisters. Here to tell us more about the show are sisters Natalie and Paris Dupre. So tell me a little bit about yourselves, like what are you involved in besides theater, obviously?
Okay, well, I'm Paris Dupre, and I'm 13, and I'm in 8th grade at Faubion Middle School, and I also play piano and guitar besides doing musical theater. I take voice lessons, and I do tap, ballet, and jazz dance.
Natalie, what about you?
I'm Natalie, and I'm in 7th grade at Faubion Middle School. And outside of theater and all that, I also take piano, guitar. I take dance, ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, and someday I hope to be on Broadway.
So now that you're doing Annie, can you tell me when is it, where is it, how will people know when to come and all that stuff?
Annie is November 14th through 16th, and it's 7 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then on Saturday we also have a 2 p.m. performance.
So how long have y'all been preparing for this show?
Well, right now it's been about a little bit over a month, I think. And we've so far just been running through different scenes and memorizing our lines and having all the choreography down. And we're going to keep going through all the scenes.
So are you guys off book yet? Like you haven't memorized yet?
The rule that Mrs. Cave, our drama teacher, puts on the play is that first time we run through the scene, we do the blocking and everything and scoring. And then the second time we run through it, we have to memorize all of it. So we haven't run through all the scenes yet the second time, but once we do, we will have it all memorized.
So why do you think Miss Cave, your drama teacher, chose Annie?
Well, we just got a new voice teacher, not a voice teacher, a choir teacher, and she was saying that she really loved Annie, and Miss Cave was like, what about the show? She's like, no, I like Annie. She's like, I like Annie too. Let's do it.
So you're both double cast in the role. So can you explain to me what does double cast mean?
Double cast is when you're playing the same part just in different shows. Like we're doing Annie, but I'm going to be on 2 nights and then Natalie's going to be on 2 nights. So we'll each have a chance to do 2 performances and we'll both be Annie in those.
Before y'all auditioned, did you know that the roles were going to be double cast?
No, we didn't know. At the audition, they told us, and we were like, oh, okay.
So preparing for it, how'd you feel knowing that you were possibly going up against each other and that one of y'all might get the role and one of y'all might not, or both of y'all might not get it?
We were like getting sort of competitive because we're sisters and we like to critique each other. So once we go through the lines and sing the song and stuff, we'll be like critiquing each other, and we were both like really nervous because I'm in 8th grade and she's in 7th, and I've been waiting like ever since 6th grade. I was in the play at Faubion with you, and so I've been like really wanting to get the lead this year since it's my last year at Faubion. So the pressure is really on me too.
And of course, I wanted to get Annie too.
Yeah.
So
pretend like it would have just been you. How would you have felt?
well, I would be happy for her because it is her 8th grade year, and she's really talented. But I'd probably be a little bit disappointed. But there's always all the other fun orphans and different characters.
So now on the opposite side, how would you have felt if your younger sister would have gotten the role and you didn't?
I would have been proud of my sister, but I would have probably been sad that I didn't get the lead. But like she said, there's a lot of other good parts and fun parts to play in Annie.
So once y'all both got cast in the role of Annie, what was your first initial thought?
Oh my gosh.
We were so excited. We were like jumping up and down. And
We were like calling up everyone. We got Annie. Come see us.
We got Annie. So it's just the sound of that is just kind of interesting. So I mean, obviously there's got to be some challenges, some rivalry between you two. Y'all both want to be the best Annie, even though you both want the other one to be better. So how have you managed a healthy rivalry between you two?
Well, we said how we could do better and how we've both been doing the same things that are good. And
We don't exactly put each other down. We give like good critiques to one another, so we know that we need to step up our game, but it's sort of hard sometimes when you like want to be the best one.
like, I'm speaking, she's like, you're too loud. I'm like, oh, wait, you're too quiet.
Yeah.
So there's no like sabotage between you two, like, oh, I want to be the better one, so you sound great.
No.
Except that this Friday's the Merit Scholar, but she's going to be Annie for like the Merit Scholar ceremony.
Yeah.
We're going to do a number, so I was like, okay, just this one time.
You've always got next year. So now tell me a little bit about the cast.
We have a huge cast this year. We had a lot of people try out for Annie. And we have a lot of talented people in the cast. That's why I think that they double casted a bunch of the roles, because there was a lot of talent this year that tried out.
So how many roles were double casted?
5.
5, yeah.
And
the
what
5
were those
leads.
roles? You've got Annie,
Daddy Warbucks.
Warbucks,
Grace.
Grace. That's the assistant, right?
Yes.
For Warbucks, and then
Lily.
Lily, and,
and
Rooster.
so Hannigan.
And
Oh,
Hannigan.
Oh, Hannigan? Okay.
Yes.
So I was like, come on.
Yeah.
So now explain to me about your director.
Oh, Mrs. K, we love,
love
her
her.
so much.
And Mrs. Green.
She's very positive always, and she gives very positive feedback, and she's just so sweet.
They always help us work on what we can do better and tell us how good we've been doing. And we love all the choreography she's been giving us and all the vocal choices, and it's really great.
Did you know Miss Green before? Because I know that she was at Valley Creek before she went to Faubion.
No, we didn't know her this year, but we love her so much.
Okay. So can you tell me what is your favorite part about Annie the Musical?
My favorite part is the songs.
Me
'cause
too.
I'm more of a singer, and Annie just has so many great songs in it, and I think that's really fun about it.
Which one's your favorite?
Hard Knock Life.
Yeah, I think mine's Hard Knock Life too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So the choreography, how interesting, difficult is that for you guys? Are you both dancers?
Yes.
I've been taking dance just for like maybe over 2 years now, so it's not very a struggle for me, more of the singing is, but there is some parts like I need a little help on when to do the right moves and everything.
And it's sort of the opposite for me because I'm more of a singer and Natalie's more of the dancer, so sometimes I have trouble with the choreography.
And
But
so y'all can kind of play off each
Yeah.
other, have one of you
Yes.
help you in one area and the other one help in the other. So have you seen any other musicals?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this is no new thing. So what has been your favorite musical to see?
Wicked.
yeah, Wicked,
Wicked.
definitely.
Who do
Yeah,
you
Wicked.
most associate yourself with in that play?
Elphaba.
Elphaba, really?
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
you?
Glinda, Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah.
So in Annie, even though you're both cast as Annie, do you think that you really like feel her, or is there another character in there that you feel like that you can relate to?
I feel Annie, but I also feel Grace a little bit.
So Annie's of course the lead, so tell me a little bit about Grace and who she is.
Grace is Mr. Warbucks's like helper. She
Secretary.
Yeah.
She manages all his work schedules, and with adopting Annie
Yeah.
and all that.
So how do you feel that you relate to Grace?
I feel that she's very like poised and like clean, and I feel like I'm sort of the same way sometimes, and very like on
Mature.
task and mature. Yeah.
So if you two were both to make it on Broadway, what would be your dream role and why?
Mine would definitely be Elphaba in Wicked, because I love all the songs that she sings, and I really love the story of Wicked, and I think that would be a really fun part to play.
I'd obviously want to be Glinda, and we could be on our same nights working together.
Not having to double cast anymore.
Not
Yeah,
having to double
no.
cast. And I really like her role because I'm more of a like spunky person, and I love pink, all pink. And she's definitely pink. And sometimes I have my blonde moments.
So are you two opposites, basically?
Me and Natalie?
Yeah, as sisters.
A little,
Yeah, I would say.
So y'all are
a little.
both going to take different interpretations of Annie, probably.
probably.
Yeah.
So it's not like, here's one, oh, there's another one. They're both like on different spectrums.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to have a trivia game to find out who can be the best Annie, all right?
Oh.
All right. So, how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you a question, and you both try to say it first, and whoever does will get the point. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 1. What is Mr. Warbucks' first name?
Oliver.
Oh, dang it!
That's a good one. Okay.
It's not fair.
What city does Annie take place in?
New York. Manhattan.
She had it first. Man, you're just laying these out there.
It's not fair.
Okay. So we have Paris with the first one and Paris with the second one, but barely, okay? Barely.
Yeah.
Just have to get it out there quicker.
All right. And then
slower.
So, what song does Annie sing at the beginning of the show to Molly?
Maybe. Paris, you're saying it too fast.
You're saying it too loud.
Okay, what is the name of Mr. Warbucks' secretary?
Grace. I got it.
Ooh,
I'll give
that's a
it to you.
tiebreaker.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, I'm just kidding.
okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, she get it.
Okay, so you got 3.
Thank you.
You've got Natalie. You just got it. All right. Do any of you know what comic strip the musical is based off of?
Little Orphan Annie.
What now? She's got it. She's got
Ooh.
it. Okay. So that was Natalie. All right.
In the
And
bag.
when Annie is stuck with a day that's gray
And lonely.
and lonely, what does she do?
Stick up her chin and grin
And say,
"Oh, the sun
sun
will come out tomorrow."
All right. That's another one for Natalie. So it looks like we've got 3 and 3, I think, right now.
Yes.
Okay. And so now what street do Hannigan, Rooster, and Lily all want to live on?
Easy
Street. I got it.
I got it.
Okay. Who did get it?
Me.
Got it? Ooh.
I got it.
Okay, whoever can sing me the first line of the song.
What was
It's
it?
not fair how we scrounge for 3 or 4 bucks
while she gets Warbucks, that little brat.
I think that Paris got that one.
Aw.
All right. So what does Miss Hannigan tell the kids to make the orphanage shine like?
The Couple Chrysler building.
Paris has got that one too. All right. And now, here's our final question.
Ooh.
All right. Who wrote the music for Annie?
Thomas Meehan. Wait.
No.
Charles
Dickens.
Scarvener or something?
Charles
No.
Dickens.
So, it starts with an S.
It does start with an S.
Charles Scarough.
Strouse.
Strauss.
Ah.
Oh, I know who wrote these ones.
So it looks like Paris just won this.
Aww.
6-3.
Wow.
Because she's so fast. Okay. So anything else you want to tell me about the musical? Like, why do you think people should come see this?
Well, they should obviously come see it because we're in it. I'm just kidding. But there's a bunch of musical numbers, and it's like a whole family would enjoy it. And it's about courage and sticking up your chin and grinning and say the sun will come out tomorrow. So there's always an optimistic future.
And this year, the set is amazing, and we have our new auditorium this year at Faubion. So it should be like really awesome because this is like the first show we've done in the new auditorium. So it's going to be really cool.
To remind us, it's going to be at Faubion Auditorium
Yes.
on November
14th through 16th.
and at what time?
7 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then 2 p.m. on Saturday also.
And how much are tickets?
$5. But if you bring in a toy for Toys for Tots, you get $2 off your ticket.
Okay, so can they pre-purchase them or do they have to purchase them at the door?
The tickets?
Yes.
You can purchase them at the door, and you can buy them from one of the cast members of Annie.
Okay. Well, thank you girls so much.
Thank you.
I can't wait to come see Annie because you know I love musicals and everything. So thank you for being on here, and I wish you both luck. Break a leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming up next, we'll learn more about the ESL program in McKinney ISD.